He's going to get a third term. So Trump 28, Trump is going to be president in 28, and people just ought to get accommodated with that.
So what about the 22nd Amendment?
There's many different alternatives. At the appropriate time, we'll lay out what the plan is, but there's a plan. We had longer odds in 16 and longer odds in 24 than we got in 28. And President Trump will be the president of the United States, and the country needs him to be president of the United States. We have to finish what we started. Trump is a vehicle. I know this will drive you guys crazy, but he's a vehicle of divine providence. He's an instrument. He's very imperfect. He's not churchy, not particularly religious, but he's an instrument of divine will. And you can tell this of how he's pulled this off. We need him for at least one more term, right? And he'll get that in 28.
You're not driving me crazy. I'm trying to understand the coherence of the things you've just told me. On the one hand, you've said the Constitution is fit for purpose. Secondly, you've said that President Trump needs another term, even though the 22nd Amendment makes pretty clear that he cannot have another term.
Why does it make that clear?
Because he's on his second term already.
At some point in time, we will make sure we go through, Zanny, and define all those terms.
But you will be undermining the spirit of that amendment, even if you find some way around it.
If the American people, with the mechanisms we have, put Trump back in office, are the American people tearing up the Constitution? Would that be tearing up?
Well,
would the American people be going against the spirit of the Constitution, ma'am?
I think yes, actually, because I think what you will end up with is a populist justification for a quasi-dictatorship.
That's not true at all.
That's what it sounds like.
Trump is a dictatorship. Did you just see the compromises he had to make on the big, beautiful bill? You see the compromises he has to do on everything, on accommodating Zelensky, on what President Trump. President Trump is nothing but a series of negotiations to kind of keep this thing rolling forward, where he's having trade-offs all the time.
But Steve, you've just spent the last 20 minutes telling me we have to smash the other side. There's no room for debate. There's no room for compromise. We must smash them. And now you're telling me this is a negotiation. I mean, that's
no.
I guess that's why it seems to me some kind of tension there.
The only way President Trump wins in 2028 and continues to stay in office is by the will of the American people, okay? And the will of the American people is what the Constitution...
Good morning, YouTube, and happy Friday. I am so grateful it's Friday, you guys. I get to work from home today. You guys seen that clip that was in the very beginning of the video. I wanted to share that clip with my platform, and I wanted to say this video is going to be more so about the 92%. I am so very proud of being a part of the 92%. The 92% of black women who voted for Kamala Harris. The 92% that wasn't tricked by any of the dog whistles and the antics and all of the things, and we made the right decision. Yes, Kamala lost the election, but what I think America is about to go through, America is going to some people already realize it, but I think America is going to realize that Kamala didn't lose, America lost. The fact that these people are out and just plainly and blatantly saying how they are going to disregard the Constitution, the 22nd Amendment, they're going to find a way for Donald Trump to run for a third term. And I see people saying online, well, let him run for a third term and let him run against Obama and look at those optics. But you guys are not understanding the fact that they are pushing him, pushing the story of him running for a third term is an indication that the fix is in. So regardless if he runs against someone like Obama, it's not going to matter because the fix will already be in. It's disturbing to me, but it's what the country wanted. I told you guys before, I am resting, okay? I'm not stressed about anything. I literally read comments on my videos and laugh really hard because it's kind of like, y'all can have it, child. You want to ruin the entire country, ruin the democracy and freedoms, and do all of these horrific things? The country voted for it, so you're right. Have at it. I am a black woman navigating this country. I already know what this country has to offer. I already know what people kind of condone. And so it is what it is. I'm not stressed about it. I'm not worried about it. I definitely wanted to share that clip with my platform. I want people to know what people are saying. It's imperative, antagonistic or disrespectful or calling me names. I don't finish the comment. Why would I? Like, that is like self-inflicted. Like, who finishes reading something that is saying really horrible things, really untrue, horrible things about them? It's like, child, have at it. And I go on. So it's like, it's weird when I see people write like 4 paragraphs. It's like, do you honestly think somebody's going to read your venom and your hatred and your bigotry and your racism and you could have saved that for your children. You could have done something better with all of that time you took to make that comment. You could have took your kids to the park, but God bless you. But yeah, this is what they are up to. This is what they're planning to do. Steve Bannon at one point, he was a close confidant of Trump. I believe that they had a falling out, but apparently they're back in each other's good graces, and they're planning to disregard the Constitution like they've been doing. So it's not necessarily news, but it's newsworthy, and I felt like I needed to share it with my platform, so I did. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and have an extraordinary Friday. I definitely will. Bye, y'all.